What's up everybody, this is Chris Cole for Stomp Sessions, and I'm going to teach you the first magic trick, an ollie. This is the base of every single trick, essentially, other than slappies and whatnot. I'm sure I'll get hated on for that, but it's the basis of all the street tricks that you're going to learn. So, when you do an ollie, I'm going to teach you the same way that Jason McCowan taught me out front of my street. It was one of two tricks somebody taught me. And here's how you do it. Put your foot in the middle of the board, directly in the middle, lengthwise. And you want to have your feet just a little bit hanging over, your toe just hanging over, depending on how big your foot is, how big your board is. You'll be able to fine tune this later when I talk about how to fine tune it. Your back foot goes right in the dead center of the tail, striking spot. You can angle your foot up just a hair so you're not completely robotic like that, because you are going to face your shoulders forward. Now you keep your head between your feet right about here, and then when you bend down, you bend to about, I forget what the angle is of your knees, but there's a distinct spot where you can jump the most. So you bend down to get that level, and then do not lean back for the ollie. Don't do this, because then you're going to stamp that foot too hard and you're just going to stand there. It's going to be weird. The ollie isn't a transfer of weight as much as you're jumping straight up and one knee is coming up as the other knee is kicking the ground really quick. It's just going to strike and then pull back up. Your front foot, after you hit and jump, your front foot turns and drags up to the bolts. Okay, that's important, because when you turn it and drag it up to the bolts, you're going to even out your board. It's going to bring up your tail, and that is how you ollie. Now, fine tuning that ollie. If your board goes that way, if your board turns front side, two things could be happening. You could be striking with your back foot forward, pay attention to that, or you could be pulling with your front hip. So if you are doing that, just be conscious of it. Back foot goes straight down, foot goes straight up. Don't turn the hip. If it flips over, actually. If it flips a lot of times, that's your front toe. That's you're striking, and then your front toe is going like this as it slides up. And so it's trying to do like a shove it heel flip. So just keep your foot flat, drag it up. And that is how you ollie.